morning. I guess I was videoing for a while before I got you here. Um, I got no coffee this morning because somebody drank up all the cream before I could get up. So it's a morning bubbly water morning. Let's do some product placement. Not really. I'm gonna have to drink some bubbly water this morning. When this has 4 carbohydrates. It's a very expensive morning coffee. Morning bubbly for me. But I will have to leave after I do this video. But I get up in the morning and I usually do these when I'm at home. So I will have to leave and procure my coffee from elsewhere and then get some cream to make coffee tomorrow at my house. But I wanted to show you this morning because I did get out the books. Now, we went to a used bookstore in Phoenix, and I will put the link below because I cannot remember the name of it. I know there's a place called Bookman's that I've talked about before, and they have them in Tucson. But this is just a guy who runs this used bookstore, and holy moly, is he a connoisseur collector? He loves his books, and there were more books in that store than I have ever seen. David was super excited because he found a whole bunch of math, statistics, security, computery kinds of books because apparently the guy had bought the estate of a collector who was ready to get rid of it. I went over to the craft department, not such a huge haul, but he had clearly bought from somebody who liked clothing and fashion. So I ended up with historical fashion, historical clothing books. Um, Vintage fashion fabrics looked good. Talks about designers, talks about the kinds of fabrics and accessories. So there we go. So this is sort of the Cliff Notes equivalent of fashion that I found. And this was super cheap, or I probably wouldn't have bought it. Some of these were a little more expensive. 20th century fashion I found. Um, this one's good because it goes through, starts in the Edwardian period and goes through, you know, let's see what it goes through. Ooh, 1990. It goes through 1990. That was a special period that will probably come back to haunt us all. Fabric of Society I found. A Century of People in Their Clothes. 1770 to 18th century. And this is a Laura Ashley publication. So this I particularly got because they one talk extensively about the fabric prints, the individual garments, like for example the old greatcoat, a whole chapter on the greatcoat, which I think is kind of cool, and then dressmaking and millinery. So this one talks about the culture as well as the clothing and the fabrics, which I thought was pretty interesting. And even though I have yet to make anything in this period, I liked that it was sort of the social structure as well. Victorian and Edwardian fashions for women, 1840 to 1919. And this, of course, is the era that I do most of my sewing in, the latter end of it. This one, it looks like lots of reproductions, but it just is a general discussion about either that or these women are wearing old clothing, which is a little not so great, but it's in color, which I do like, at least to get an idea for the colors of clothing. Let's hope that they got that right. And then I don't remember if this is from the new place or the old place, which is kind of a bummer. But the mode and costume. If you've seen it before, let me know in the comments. These were floating in a box up from Tucson, so I don't remember if this is one of the old ones or not. But this one goes all the way back to the Roman era. Oh, how funny. And was from Winthrop University. It has the request stuff. In fact, it's got, all right, Holly, if you're out there, Haley Sessions, 2014. I have oh my God, the administration worksheet to get in. Haley, where are you? Haley Sessions. About practicums. Let's see what she was doing. She was doing CSCI labs, scene design. Oh, she was a theater major. Geology, scene painting, sculpture, photography, jewelry making, sound. There you go, Haley. I hope you had fun in college, and I hope you're done. Hope you made it through and got a job. But anyway, yeah, this was a buyback. This must have been a course, a book from the university. But these are just drawings. You don't get colors. But this one has all kinds of. Oh, look at that one. That's a nice picture. I, I I get way more excited about the accessories, which I find interesting, like the umbrellas and the shoes and the hats. But I have always kind of really liked accessories, so that could be why. Louis the Fifth, Louis Philippe. Oh, here's men's clothing. That this I do recall. This is why I picked up this book, because there's not a lot of information about what men wore during the period. Their clothing changed much more slowly, but to get working on getting things for David to wear in our little Edwardian thing is a little more difficult, and mostly because I don't want to sew it. I'm more interested in sewing my own clothes. So um, I don't. I'm trying to find men's in the Edwardian period. Oh, here we go. Here's good. This is a cute one. Men's hats. So they had a light beaver hat, black, silk cravat, pleated shirt, 1830s. 1890s, a flat cap with a button. 1850, a cravat but with a funky fold in the neck. 1899, a puff scarf with a pearl pin. Gray bowler, black ribbon, 1879. So yeah, it's a cute little book. And then in this one, in this book, they also take you to France and England and talk about the periods. So those are the books I found while we were gone, 2 weeks ago now. I haven't showed you at this point, so that's why I did it. And yes, we're outside because I will be spending every morning outside. After this, I have to go back in and clean house because my third daughter is showing up for a few days. I'm not sure if I will be able to get a video out every day because the place is going to be crawling with kids and adults maybe coming and going. I hope they don't think I'm going to babysit for 4 whole days. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I might be too old for that. But yeah, that's the plan in this weekend, and then the weddings, as I told you about yesterday. So I hope you have a good day. I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye.